For week 10, we read from Daniel 6 through Matthew 23, which took us through 14 different books, 12 of which we call minor prophets. While most of these books are short, their messages are direct and powerful. In Hosea, God asks the prophet to marry a prostitute whom he has a child with before she then recklessly cheats on him and has 2 children with other men. This had to be a heartbreak for Hosea, and we are left asking, why would God make him do such a thing? And then we see the connection of how we have been doing the same thing to God, and how when Hosea goes and buys back his wife with all of his money, it powerfully illustrates how God gives everything for us. Now, Jonah is a brilliant satire that shows how all of the good guys, God's people, do all of the wrong things. Jonah just makes a fool of himself and a fool of God. But instead, God spares the evil ones, those who they think are evil, and yet they keep doing all the right things. It really shows us how, well, when we think we know who the right people are or the wrong people are, all of us are God's people. I love how God ends the book of Jonah, where it says in Jonah 4, verse 10 through 11, you have been concerned about this vine, though you did not tend to it or make it grow. It sprang up overnight and died overnight. But Nineveh has more than 120,000 people who cannot tell their right from their left, and many cattle as well. Should I not be concerned about that great city? It shows how God loved the Ninevites and the Israelites all the same. All of them are God's children. This becomes even clearer as we move into the Gospels in the first part of Matthew, where we see that God does not only love us, but he came down to live with us, to be one with us, and to eventually die for us. I want you to enjoy this next week in week 11 as we see how God doesn't just come down to earth, but we see this retelling of his story over and over and over, and see how the story differs. It's the same story, but each storyteller emphasizes different things. For week 11, we are reading from Matthew 24 through Acts 4. I pray that it is a real blessing to you and that God continues to enrich your life through his word.